I love recording things after the fact. So, I literally just remember this. So, before we get on to our one side mode for today, after beating story mode, you have the ability to unlock the ability testing area. Look for it in area 6. So, right near where I believe one of the EX stages are. Yeah. It's right over there, actually. The ability testing area has been unlocked. So, yeah, this is the copy ability testing area. Basically what this is, well, a place where you can try out all sorts of abilities. Well, all except for one. But that will be for much later. As you can see, practically every single ability is here and accounted for, except for the one that's only available via either Amiibo or 100%, but besides the point. This is where you can, well, just fool around with any other abilities, or if you want to just gather up an ability, then there you go. It's also here where we can finally show sleep! Sleep is definitely important, but it can be dangerous if you doze off in the wrong place. Luckily, you can escape quickly by button mashing. Or by just rotating the control stick in various directions, or just by circling it. Right here is a Waddle Dee that you can test out your abilities on. And that's basically an indestructible Waddle Dee right there. So you can just basically see how much you can do with that thing. So get him. Just like that. The Waddle Dee won't hurt you, and you can hurt it as much as you like. You can create murder as much as you want. Right here in this room, you can actually test out various Robobot abilities. Like here you can get cutter, sword, fighter, well not really fighter, but beam, spark, bomb, fire, cutter, and sword over here. And I think there's more over here. I believe so. Well, really it's just more enemies to fight here. Or rather, to test out your capabilities on. And yes, over here. There's Ice, ESP, and Ice ESP Stone, and then Parasol and Mike. So there you go. You can test out all the good old-fashioned strengths on here. It doesn't really matter if you have an ability or not. You can destroy practically everything in your way. And by the way, you can tell this was recorded after the fact because I got Susie and Holtman on here. And also, I have a single screen on me. So, there you go. And there it is. And, does this lead anywhere? No, it doesn't. It's literally just an exit to another place where you can, put on the Robobot armor thingy. Which is fine. And by the way, if you don't know this song, then play Triple Deluxe, please. It's a good'un. Anyway, that will about do it for the ability testing room. Again, a neat little way to mess around if you really want to. Hello. Hello. Hello, Halberd. Hello. Yes, hello indeed. And welcome back to Kirby Planet Robobot. So last time we saved the world by first transforming into the best Star Fox game ever made and also doing a Gurren Lagann. So today we are going to do something else entirely. So right now my file percentage is at 79. Well, here's the thing. We're getting sort of close to completion. All you need to worry about in the side modes is clearing, you know, all the levels in 3D Rumble and Kirby Team Kirby Clash. It doesn't matter what rank you have, just so long as you beat them. In story mode, you need to get all the stickers and all the rares too. So, yes, indeed, that's a thing. And as for the other stickers, you also need to get all 200 stickers in the game in order to get 100% completion. So I'm going to gamble on these stickers to see what we get. So let's see. Steel Kanji. Bandana D metal. Nice. Nice. New human. And that'll be it for the gambling this time. Yeah. Unfortunately, that will do. I'm going to get some special ones in there. I'm going to stick Quibi onto my guy. Even though it probably won't even matter anyway. Where's the one with Holtman on it? Because I do gotta show him off though. Yes. Hello. There he is. There's the guy. Actually, you know what? Yeah. We're gonna bring in Holtman and Susie. There we go. There's our guy. Man, when Robot Best Friend cried, man, I didn't even notice that until, like, years later, but, man, the pain. Anyway, the arena! This is a very famous side mode in Kirby, and I'm so glad it's still here. So, unlike with other arenas in Kirby, this is actually a little bit different. Well, only in one way, but you still have your same choice of abilities if you want to go ahead and just do it. Where's Hammer at? Because I can't do this without my boy. There he is. There's my guy. Alright, so the arena is basically the boss rush mode of Kirby games. However, this is actually going to be handled a little bit differently than what you're used to. If you're used to your opponents being randomized, sorry. But this time around, your opponents aren't randomized. You're going to be fighting them in the order that you fought them in the story. And I completely forgot how to attack for like a split second. Because of course I did. So this video is basically going to cover all of the arena and nothing more and nothing less. So, like I said again, in other Kirby games, obviously, except for probably Star Allies and this one, your opponents would have been randomized in the arena. However, this time around, you're actually going to be fighting the bosses in the order that you fought them in. So, basically, you're going to be fighting every single boss fight in order from Clanky Woods all the way over to Star Dream. And, of course, if you missed their lore, then you can just beat them up. Well, if you want to, anyway. Alright, let's get it. And, nope. Nothing more. Bye. If you want my speedrunning strats, Hammer and Ice Kirby are actually really good for speedrunning the arena mode. Because, believe me, I've seen way more than enough speedruns of the arena in my time. In fact, if I can say anything for me, is that the only thing that I've ever speedrun in my entire life is the boss rush modes in Kirby. I don't know why, but it's just my niche. It's just my thing. Hammer does so much damage, and it all has to do with the hammer flip ability. You know, where you have to, hold up and then press the B button. The Hollow Doomers will literally die in one hit. to Hammer Flip. Because Hollow Defense API has a lot less defense than literally anything. And moreover, the Hollow bosses have a lot less defense than normal like enemies even have. So that's the thing. All right, then Coily Rattler then. Once they're done with their little entrances and whatever, that's when they're able to be damaged. And I would know that because, again, I played this like crazy. Hollow Defense. Hello. There we go. There it is. So yeah, I'm a little bit of an expert. I'm a little bit of an expert when it comes to speedrunning this. And the other tactic that you can use, definitely, is... wait, I want that maximum tomato, actually. The other technique that you can use is Ice, because Ice has a technique, as a dash technique, where Kirby goes in a circle. And that can actually cause a lot of damage. It really can. So, yeah, a lot of damage in a very quick time frame. That's basically what I'm trying to say, but I'm still not that good at speaking. Like a human. Even though I am human. Alright, Susie, let's get it. And this is just a refresher on how bosses work. Good old refresher. Because I think, you know, the boss fights in Planet Robobot are really good. Well, maybe except for the exception of Hollow Defense API, because it's literally just a boss rush mode. But I do appreciate it for the callbacks. Alright, you're gonna show up there. Okay. Fair. Of course, Susie might be a little bit hard to get a good time on, because Susie just jumps all over the place during her third phase. So it's best that you just not do Hammer Flip if you don't want to do anything with that, but I don't know. Anyway, Lord the Arena. In the arena, you got to win to survive. These bosses are about to find out why they call Kirby the Pink Demon. Oh my god, did Forgotten Land actually make a reference to that? I think it did, because, yeah, Forgotten Land did do that. And now for the mid-boss all-stars. So it's in order of, well, a few bosses and then mini-bosses. There are two mini-boss gauntlets that you'll have to take on. Because, of course, they always have to have a mid-boss all-stars 1 and 2. Because there are just so many, there's just so many mini-bosses in Kirby that they have to have their own separate category. Alright. Hammer Flip will easily take care of, you know, all these mini-bosses in just 2 hits. Yeah, just like that. 1 and 2. Easy clap. Mecha Knight. Can I appreciate the background for a second? I really, seriously appreciate the background of all this. How it's all very light and colorful and just happy. It's very happy indeed. Okay. Mecha Knight. So, thankfully you can't guard. I was about to say, thankfully you can't guard because you're weak. But, you know, you ain't that at all. Even though you're only like boss number 4. Once again, be careful of the force field. It won't deal much damage. Or you can't deal much damage to Mecha Knight when he's in that state. But, you know, any chip damage, it all matters. DDD clone. I'm gonna heal up. Because I have a very cool habit of getting hit a lot. Also, I totally lied because Cogs would have been... Yeah, Cogs would have been in the order if... Well, I said you fight the bosses in order by the story mode, but clearly Cogs is not in one of them. Actually, because if we're going in order by the story mode, then Cogs would have been... Yeah, Cogs would have been between Clanky Woods and Hollow Defense API. So, sorry for lying. I actually managed to beat them when they were doing the hammer attack. You know, where they all grouped together to do the hammer. So that's cool. For hammer players, all you need to know is that the attack that happens when you press down and then the attack button, it has invincibility frames, so you can deal damage while also staying invincible. Also, one other thing that I really want to say is the atmosphere in the DDD fight is perfect. I like boss fights where you fight on top of a giant tower. And it's also sort of referencing the fact that you fight DDD on top of towers in the old games. There we go. And also DDD managing to use the background in the foreground, spinning all around to an advantage is pretty great too. Oh! That's what DDD says. Cogs. All right, so yeah, there would be Cogs right there. All right, so you know Cogs. You know Cogs. They're a dude, or it's a dude. Now, technically, since this is a gameplay shift, this is technically one of the harder ones if you're not used to the fact that you're playing a completely different type of game here. Yeah, because you have to watch out for all the shots and the bullets and all the lasers too. It's a lot to keep track of, but nothing you can't handle. All Stars 2. It's getting to be sunset. That means we're about to face the danger. Oh, so I love this too. All right, security force. Yeah, die. Already down to second phase. And already dead. That's how poor in defense the security forces are. They're very poor. Like all these mini bosses are. Actually, they're not really. They're a staple. But they're such an easy staple. They're very easy. Well, I got hammer, so it's fine. Oh, appreciate this background, dude. Look at this background, man. It looks so good. Why haven't they released any of these as, like, official wallpapers? Like Nintendo. It's been nearly 10 years. This game is turning 8 this year. Like, how? Alright, Mecha Knight Plus. I don't have to worry about a thing. Because I already hammered him all the way over to second phase. I mean, you could say that's what she said, and you'd be entirely right. Okay, so you're going to attack all in one direction, or at least on one side. No, you're not. You actually do jump whenever I'm on the other opposite side. All right, get it, get it, yeah. All right. President Hulkman. As you get further and further up, you'll get plenty of stickers, too. I'm gonna heal. Alright. You see the Aurora Borealis! In this part of Popstar, at this time of year, at this time of day, at this part of Planet Popstar, localized entirely up in President Hulkman's office. Yes! May I see it? No. But you'll be terminated. Also, I would like to address the fact that, President Hulkman is kind of nuts. like I like his design. His robot design is really cool. I like how he's shaped like sort of like an egg. It's like Kirby tried to make their own version of Eggman, of Dr. Robotnik Boy. Also, because I didn't really get to let you experience it all. Here's the track, Crazy Rolling in Money, I guess. Because this is as good a time as any to show you how good this song is. I just like how it changes tempo, it changes rhythms quickly. It just changes so much in styles. Like, it really just goes to show you that there might be something going along a little bit more under the surface with him. Oh yeah, and this is where most of the video is going to be, because Stardream is a big booty long final. Wait, big booty? What the fuck? It's a big booty final. Why do I keep defaulting? Why do I keep defaulting to big booty? I don't know, but it's a big long fight, basically, and it's basically going to take up you know, the video if I just go through all the cutscenes or whatever, because we've seen it before. But dude, I would like to give absolute props to like the music in this, because this is still probably my favorite final boss in Kirby history. Because it's a gameplay shift that I believe really works. And again, it's the best Star Fox game we got that year, even as me liking Star Fox Zero. It's definitely something else experiencing, you know, this final battle for the first time. And I want to tell you my own experience with it, because this was back in 2016, of course. back in the good old 2016, that's when I was at Otakon 2016 when I was playing this game. It's because I got stuck to this game like glue, most certainly. And it was an experience and a half just going around the convention, trying to finish up the main story for the first time. And I remember I was fighting President Haltman when I was sitting in at a panel. I don't remember what it was for. But I was just sitting there with my headphones in because you know, I didn't want to distract everyone with the sounds of my 3DS or whatever. But yeah, I was just going around the convention, just seeing the absolute craziness of this final battle. And like getting to this part, I was like, oh my god, what the hell? I was like, what the hell is happening? Like, I know I played Triple Deluxe beforehand. So, and I didn't play Return to Dreamland at the time, so Triple Deluxe was basically my first experience of the modern Kirby series. And Planet Robobot really solidified as, well, this is going to be the Kirby going forward where final bosses go sicko mode. And as I was going through this, I was like, oh my god, the music is so good. Like, what the heck is going on? I was like, what's happening? But yeah, no, as for Star Dream itself, what you really want to aim for is getting your attack all charged up so you can just practically skip phases. Yeah, get the meter all charged up so you can effectively skip parts of the boss fight. Like, here I am right now in phase 4 of, well, 1, 2, 3, 4. Phase 4 of the final battle, right, by the way. You know, before we enter phase 5. And all that. Yeah, a final battle that goes on for 30 minutes and has like a million phases, including the part where I might have screamed out loud, but I was in a public space, aka Otakon, the Otakon hallway, where I was going to the dealer's room, because I just saw freaking a silver Nova. Oh my god! But in reality, this is actually not Nova, whatever you're thinking of. This isn't Nova, actually. Because Nova and Star Dream are part of a different species in Kirby altogether. They are what's known as clockwork stars, and they have the power to grant wishes. And it really couldn't be any more evident in Star Dream's, in this song right here, which is called Program in some circles, and Vagrant Counting Song of Retrospection. Which, honestly, is the most Ross name for a song ever. Or Vagrant Counting Song of or Vagrant Song of Retrospection. Probably. I might be getting my names mixed up, but I don't care. This song is just glorious, which is why I wanted to let you hear it. Which is kind of being a staple in Kirby games now that I think about it. Or my Kirby Let's Plays, actually. You know, letting you hear the holy shit, what the fuck final battles. We basically got to see what all the attacks were and why the countdown is so bad for Kirby anyway. Because if you let that counter go to zeros, then half of your HP is basically gone. Again, it doesn't take away all of your HP, but it definitely isn't good to let that counter go to zero. And also not to let that light bulb go to waste. Or go to hell. Also, Stardream, Nova never meowed. Nova never did the meow. The Roach Doodle. Game. Meta Knight Gear. Number 4. Mr. Star? Is that freaking Starfy? All right, 150 unique stickers is now ours, and we cleared the arena in pretty much nearly 13 minutes. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. So if you're using Street Pass, then you can share your records with people using Street Pass. And there's a Float Islands remix actually by showing your rank. That's pretty cool. And also, I wish the old arena music came back for once, man. I mean, I'm glad that it's still here, and it's still a mode that I go back to, like, on a near constant basis, but jeez. Why can't the arena go like, dun, da 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 da, you know? Whatever. Well, in any case, we're all done here. And next time on Kirby Planet Robobot is going to be a long one, because we are tackling the alternate story campaign. See you guys on the next time. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.